I was talking to a woman recently, Gen X, like me, and she said something I haven't been able to stop thinking about. She said she feels like she's everybody's everything. Her adult kid moved back home, her mom needs managing appointments, phone calls, decisions, her partner, her job, and somewhere in the middle of that, she has completely lost track of herself, her health, her body, what she actually needs. And she asked me, why can't I lose weight? I'm trying. I know what to do. Why is nothing working? And I knew exactly what she was describing because I'm here with my adult kids at home and because I see it constantly. Today, we're talking about the sandwich generation because clearly we need to. I'm Debbie, a holistic nutritionist, 15 years in, and what that means is that I look at the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. And what I've learned in 15 years is that what's happening in your body is never just one thing. Your weight is not separate from your stress. Your hormones are not separate from how much you're carrying every single day. It's all connected. And the sandwich generation is a perfect example of that. Let's name what this actually looks like, because sandwich generation sounds kind of abstract, and the reality is very specific. It's your 25-year-old who moved back home because rent is out of control and the job market is brutal. You love them. You also did not plan to still be making dinner for 5 people in 2026. And it's your kid who's technically an adult, but still on your phone plan, your car insurance, and your mental load. It's your mom calling 3 times a day because she's scared or lonely or she got a diagnosis and now you're the one researching specialists and driving her to appointments and translating between her and her doctor. Or it's your dad who won't listen to you, but will somehow listen to everyone else while you're the only one actually managing his care. And if you're really in it, it's all of that at the same time, on top of your own life. You are the person everyone calls. You're the person who holds it together. And here's what I want to say about that. This takes a serious biological toll. This is not a mindset problem. It's not a body problem. So here's what's happening in your body when you're in constant caregiving mode. Your nervous system thinks you're in danger. Not metaphorical danger, actual biological threat level danger, because chronic stress and physical threat look identical in your body. It can't tell the difference between being chased by the tiger or getting a 7 a.m. text from your mom asking if you remember to call her insurance company. So your body pumps out cortisol, your stress hormone, over and over and over, day after damn day. And when it's running constantly, your blood sugar all over the place, fat storage up, especially around your middle, sleep's wrecked, and your hunger cues, ghrelin and leptin, the ones that tell you when you're hungry and when you're done, they're completely out of whack. You're hungrier than you should be, and you can't tell when you're full. That's not you being weak. That's your biology responding to chronic stress exactly the way it's designed to. This is not a willpower problem, and it makes complete sense that not a damn thing is working when you're living like this. I want to talk about what I actually see happening with food, because what I see isn't a lack of discipline, it's exhaustion. When you're sandwiched, you are pouring yourself all day in every direction. Food becomes one of the only things in your day that is just for you. That bowl of something at 9 p.m. when you finally sit down, that's not weakness. That's the only moment all goddamn day where nobody needed anything from you. And that glass of wine while you're making dinner, that is a 15-minute transition between taking care of everyone else and taking care of everyone else in a different room. I see women who eat really well during the day, clean, intentional, and then the wheels go off the rails at night. They're beating themselves up about it. And I just want to say, you're not broken. Your body is depleted and it's doing exactly what a depleted body does. So what have I found that actually helps? And this is my experience. Your body is completely different than mine. It's making sure you're not running on empty during the day so the crash at night isn't so catastrophic. Protein at every meal, not a protein bar, actual protein. Lentils, beans, tofus, eggs, whatever works for you. Protein stabilizes your blood sugar, and a stable blood sugar means you're not in free fall by 7 p.m. Fat. Don't fear it. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, it slows absorption and it keeps you satiated. And eat enough during the day. This sounds obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway because so many caregiving women are under eating all goddamn day because they're so busy running on cortisol and adrenaline. And then the hunger hits like a wall at night and they eat everything that isn't nailed down. That's not a character flaw. That's a predictable physiological response to not fueling yourself throughout the day. So here's what nobody tells you about being sandwiched. The mental load alone, not the physical one, or not even just the physical doing, the holding, it's a physiological stressor. The fact that you're tracking 100 things in your head at all times is activating your stress response continuously. And you don't get to just relax because you sat down. Your nervous system is still on high alert. It's still monitoring, still tracking everything. And this is why the advice to just do yoga or practice more gratitude lands so hollow. Not because those things are worthless. They can genuinely help, and they do, trust me, because I do yoga every day. But you cannot breathe your way out of a structural problem. You cannot meditate your way out of being responsible for 3 households. What you can do is stop making it worse. Stop skipping meals. Stop running on coffee and cortisol until 2 p.m. Stop treating your own needs as the thing that gets done if there's time left over. You matter too. There is never time left over. You have to carve it out deliberately or it doesn't happen. You make your to-do list. Put you on your to-do list. So what's actually happening or what actually helps? This is what I found. Protein within an hour of waking up. I know, you don't want to hear it, but I'm going to say it anyway. It doesn't have to be complicated. A smoothie with a good protein base. Some leftover lentils, 2 eggs, something real. Maybe it's last night's dinner. Who gives a shit? This sets your blood sugar for the day, and it matters more than most people realize. A real buffer before bed. Not scrolling, not reading messages from family members, something that actually tells your nervous system that it can power down, even 20 minutes. Even just not looking at your phone from 9 p.m. on. I know that feels impossible when you're the person that everyone calls. Try it for a week and see what happens to your sleep. Eat without doing 3 other things at once. And I know you can't always control this, but when you can, sit down, eat your food. Your body isn't digesting properly when you're running around stuffing your face, taking bites in between phone calls, or making dinner or whatever. Your body is not digesting properly, you're not absorbing properly, and you're not registering fullness properly when you're eating in full crisis mode. Even occasionally doing it right makes a difference. Omega-3s, they help for chronically elevated cortisol because it drives chronic inflammation, and omega-3 fatty acids work differently on those inflammatory pathways. Fatty fish, flaxseed, walnuts, hemp hearts, consistently, every day, not occasionally. And get real. Not just once, just honestly, get real about what you are currently doing that someone else could do for you, even imperfectly. And I know how hard it is to give up that control. Is there a sibling who could take a call once a week? Can your adult kid who's living at home make dinner twice a week or even once? Can they take out the garbage? Can your partner take one thing off of your plate? You cannot nutrition yourself your way out of doing everything for everybody. The body work and the life work have to happen together. And I want to say something before we close because I think this matters. The woman I was talking to, the one who said she's everybody's everything, she wasn't looking for a meal plan. She was looking for someone to tell her that what she's carrying is real. And it makes sense that she's struggling. She's not broken or lazy or lacking willpower, and neither are you. Being sandwiched in 2026 is genuinely hard. The cost of living has made it so much harder. The way our healthcare system is set up for aging parents has made it so much harder. And the expectation that Gen X women can just handle it quietly, completely, without complaint, has made it so much fucking harder. Your body is responding to real pressure with real biology, and understanding that is the first step to actually doing something about it. The sandwich generation is not a phase. It's not a season that ends neatly. For a lot of us, it's just life right now, and we have to figure out how to take care of ourselves inside of it, not after it. Your body is not the problem. What your body is dealing with is the problem. And when you start giving it the right support, real food, real fuel, enough protein, and we're talking a minimum of 100 grams of protein a day here, less cortisol spikes, a little more rest, it will respond. It does not have to feel this hard forever. So give your body what it needs to function. That is always the message. So subscribe for more No BS Nutrition, and I'll see you in the next one.